Recently, Russia's end-of-the-world submarine has made waves literally and figuratively in the Arctic. Emerging through the ice, this colossal vessel remained on the surface for several hours before disappearing again. Curiously, President Putin has also been absent from public view for some time, sparking rumors of his involvement. What is this apocalyptic vehicle, and why is it causing such a stir? Welcome to another episode where we dive deep into Russia's K-329 Belgorod submarine and its terrifying capabilities. Not long ago, the Russian end-of-the-world submarine was spotted in the Arctic. It emerged from the ice, remained visible for several hours, and then submerged again. Interestingly, Vladimir Putin had been absent from television for a while, leading to speculation that he might have been on board. The remote, icy Arctic could indeed be a perfect hideout, especially when armed with nuclear missiles. The K-329 Belgorod, originally part of an anti-submarine project, stands as a testament to Russian engineering prowess. This submarine is not just any vessel, it has been significantly modified. An additional 30-meter compartment was added to its central section, increasing its total length to over 180 meters. To give you a sense of its size, imagine a 9-story building lying on its side and then multiply that by 6. The Belgorod is now the longest submarine in the world, surpassing even the Ohio-class submarines of the United States. But the Belgorod's size is not just for show. This submarine was lengthened to house the world's first stealth torpedoes armed with nuclear weapons, known as Poseidon torpedoes. These 20-meter-long, 100-ton torpedoes are capable of traveling hundreds of kilometers underwater, potentially triggering nuclear tsunamis. These waves could render vast coastal areas uninhabitable for decades. The sheer terror of such a weapon in the hands of an unpredictable leader significantly raises global stakes. Additionally, the Belgorod is equipped with special compartments for launching repair drones, which can service these torpedoes on the ocean floor. Some experts believe these Poseidon torpedoes can travel vast distances underwater and are capable of carrying multi-megaton warheads, creating massive radioactive waves. This chilling possibility makes the Belgorod a potent symbol of underwater deterrence. The recent sighting of the Belgorod in the Arctic could be a strategic move to draw attention away from other submarines. These vessels were spotted traveling from St. Petersburg to Antarctica, passing through Estonia, Sweden, and Denmark. Occasionally an object would appear on radar only to vanish quickly, dismissed as a software error. However, between Norway and the UK, 2 large silhouettes were clearly visible beneath the surface. The Royal Navy acted swiftly to inspect these objects, discovering Russian submarines which then surfaced as if nothing had happened. This provoked significant agitation within the US government, leading to increased surveillance. Drones were dispatched to monitor the situation, eventually locating the Belgorod floating in the Arctic, with a Russian resupply ship nearby. NATO's response was swift, with naval forces sent to the vicinity of Russia's territorial waters. The American fleet in the Black Sea, consisting of 23 ships, has escalated tensions significantly. This massive deployment was triggered by the presence of just 2 or possibly 3 Russian submarines. The Belgorod, along with the Vinsk and Baper, are nuclear-powered and heavily armed. These submarines have been known to navigate the Norwegian coast, previously in a non-combat state. Now, with confirmed sightings of their submersion and resurfacing, it indicates full operational capability. Such maneuvers are not merely for show. They reflect a broader strategy of power projection and deterrence. By demonstrating their ability to operate stealthily and emerge unexpectedly, these submarines send a clear message to NATO and other global powers. The Royal Navy confirmed that these submarines resurfaced unexpectedly within Norwegian firing ranges, suggesting either a lack of capability or deliberate provocation. This move worked, as it prompted the US to deploy 24 of its finest ships to waters near Russia. The Kremlin, alarmed by this aggressive approach, had to sound the alarm as American warships, including missile destroyers like the USS Ross, approached. The strategic implications of such provocations cannot be overstated. They test the readiness and response of NATO forces, while also showcasing Russia's advanced underwater capabilities. Each maneuver is a calculated risk, aiming to gain a strategic edge in this high-stakes game. The only Russian aircraft carrier, the Admiral Kuznetsov, was being prepared to assist its submarine comrades. This carrier is the only vessel capable of challenging the U.S. Navy. However, at this crucial moment, it inexplicably caught fire. Whether this was an act of sabotage is unclear, but the fire was successfully extinguished before causing significant damage. Nevertheless, the incident caused widespread panic and stress within the Russian military. The Admiral Kuznetsov is a critical asset for the Russian Navy, capable of projecting power far beyond Russia's borders. Its capacity to carry 28 bombers and 24 combat helicopters makes it a formidable force. However, such incidents highlight the vulnerabilities and challenges faced by the Russian fleet in maintaining and deploying its naval assets effectively. Section 7. The Admiral Kuznetsov's capabilities. This 300-meter-long, 72-meter-wide behemoth, equivalent to 3 football fields, is designed to transport 28 bombers and 24 combat helicopters. Armed with powerful hypersonic missile systems, the Admiral Kuznetsov represents a formidable threat to any enemy. Despite its capabilities, it remains vulnerable to the older nuclear submarines, which could still pose a significant danger. The Admiral Kuznetsov's advanced missile systems, such as the Kinzhal, are capable of reaching speeds of up to 400 meters per second and can strike targets 12 miles away. These missiles can deliver devastating blows to key enemy positions, making the carrier a pivotal component in Russia's naval strategy. Section 8. Historical submarine disasters. One such submarine, the K-19, could rival the Admiral Kuznetsov. This was Russia's first nuclear ballistic missile submarine, hurriedly produced to match the USS Nautilus. Its rushed production led to severe flaws, and in 1961, a reactor coolant pipe burst during exercises in the North Atlantic. The K-19 was dangerously close to a NATO base, and the explosion could have triggered a nuclear war. 21 brave volunteers repaired the leak, knowing it was a likely death sentence. Despite their efforts, the K-19 experienced numerous failures, including a collision with an American submarine and a deadly fire. The story of the K-19 is a sobering reminder of the dangers inherent in operating nuclear submarines. The crew's bravery in the face of overwhelming odds prevented a potential disaster, but the submarine's troubled history underscores the high risks and stakes involved in this field. Section 9. Modern naval warfare and future implications. The legacy of these submarines continues to shape modern naval warfare. Today's submarines, like the Belgorod, represent the pinnacle of stealth and destructive capability. As nations develop more advanced technologies, the strategic importance of these vessels only grows. They serve as powerful deterrents, capable of altering the balance of power with their mere presence. Looking forward, the role of submarines in global military strategy will likely expand. Innovations in stealth, propulsion, and weaponry will continue to push the boundaries of what these vessels can achieve. The Belgorod and its counterparts symbolize a new era of underwater dominance, where the deep ocean becomes a critical battleground. Conclusion: the uncertain future. As we conclude, the Belgorod's recent activities serve as a stark reminder of the ever-present threat posed by advanced submarines. These silent giants roam the depths, armed with weapons of unimaginable power, shaping the future of naval warfare. Stay with us as we continue to monitor these developments and bring you the latest updates on this unfolding story. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Russia's end-of-the-world submarine. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we explore the tense encounters with modern-day pirates. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you next time on our channel.